Welcome back to Unreal World Mackenzie. We are finally on the warfare task. We have completed our sauna, our quote-unquote house, and we have 5 weeks before winter season, which is change of the season. So that's how long we have to complete this task. Now, technically, we could wait for the next season, but I don't wish to do that. So if we get critically injured by the robbers, that might be a consideration. But I've done some more writing, some more planning. You can read that. Um, so pause the video now, and if you want to read that. So I think we're headed to Dreek. We've got some things we want to pick up there. Some coods, which is elbow protection, and I might be able to find a battle axe there for one of my guys. And we'll bring the light furs, but that's it. We don't need the broad axe. I'd like to travel fairly light because I'll be picking some stuff up along the way at the where we left his stash from the robbers that we killed before. I don't really need a hand axe. There's going to be one in the stash still. I don't think I'll be doing any fishing. Or any fox hunting. think I'll leave the turnips. I do want to roast them, but I can buy more on the way. And they're pretty heavy. Okay. Just because we have 5 weeks doesn't mean we have to use all of it, but I think we will end up using all of it, or darn close. We were on the list there was making bandages with elk fur. I forgot I had some regular elk fur with me, so I can come back and do that if there's time. Not a top priority, really. I don't think lack of bandages will make the difference between life and death. And my objective is to survive. I think this looks pretty good. Do we need our battle gear? Anytime I travel a really vast distance, it seems silly not to bring your battle gear. But I intend to be avoiding combat as much as possible. But if I just stumble into a group of robbers just by chance, I'll feel pretty silly if I'm not wearing it. And I think that's always a possibility. Or wolves. Yeah, I don't think I should risk it. If we were desperately short of time, I would probably lean the other way. But I don't feel desperately short of time right now. But we don't have an abundance of time either, because we've got the Robbers Quest, Homeland Robbers, and we've got to get all the way to Dreek, because we want to pick up this. Well, we probably can't afford it even. Well, we'll probably can afford it, but we're going to have to sell a lot of the loot we got from this here. Fine long male hauberk. And then there's some coots somewhere. Or there were. That doesn't mean they're still there. Where are they? Somewhere here there are coots. Oh, here. This one. Decent coots. So then we've got our crops. at the so-called central base. And got to worry about ice forming on the lakes. So we got to hustle here. But I think this is doable. So here we go. Got my punt, I've got my paddle. Right? Punt, paddle. I've got my broad knife and I've got an axe. So heading to Dreek. There's a badger. Getting dark. Fortunately, we're still lively. If we go to bed now, I don't think it's going to be much better when we wake up. We've got half a moon according to this, so I don't know why it's this dark, but we can still see. It's just very, very dark. Okay, now we're a bit tired and it's night, so I think I can go to sleep now. Feed the dog. And drop everything and get the woodsman's axe and some food. We'll hold on to our food. Huh. This is early fall. Okay, and we'll go to sleep. Perfect. Early morning, vigorous. Feed the dog. Eat something. Excuse me. Okay, good enough. Don't travel too fast. Let's see where we are. Should we scout? I think we should scout this and see what we can see. Kind of on our way anyway, so it's a little dangerous, but it's going to be dangerous whenever we do it, and it needs to be done before the day. Okay, so yeah, it's almost due southwest of here. I still don't feel super, feed the dog, super pressed for time, so we will still stop and do herb lore. Pick a little nettle even. Just a little. Okay. Now, as I recall, when you see that in Europe, when you see this, that at the very center is looks like a village type thing. And you should be able to see it on the mini map when you get close to it. And I hope that's still the case, because I don't want to stumble into it accidentally. But I want to see what kind of, is it in the middle of a forest? Is it, where is it? Okay, so if it is in the center, we need to go a little bit more south than okay, this I think is a cliff. We should be able to see it from there. Let's clear up, whoa. Clear up a bit of this. Okay, that's it there. Camp. And it looks like it's got heathland on one side and coniferous forest on the other. Or no, more heathland on the other. And coniferous forest to the south. Heathland to the north. And coniferous forest to the northwest. And heathland to the southeast. Coniferous forest to the southwest. Okay, interesting. The heathland side, I think, is where we'll attack from, because that will give us a greater opportunity to use our archery. We might come from the northeast. Might be able to pull a few of them away without the others noticing. I don't know if that's going to be possible. But I don't think we run any risk by going nearby, as long as we don't walk right into it. There might be a higher than usual incidence of wandering Europe in this area, because technically it's their cultural area, at least temporarily. But we're out of it anyway. So it won't be long till this starts to freeze over, so that's a concern. But hopefully we can get to Dreeken back before that happens. If it happens, we will figure it out. Feed the dog. Do some herb lore. Nice. That's actually what I was looking for. Pick the bear pipe. I'll leave some of it. I don't know if that helps you in combat, but I hope it does. I think it does. No. Oh, is that more? How much bear pipe do you need? I'll probably just take one. Drop. Pick up the paddle. Wield the paddle. So we're day 1 of 5th week. T-minus 34. Still don't recognize what the pleasant grass is. Oh. We're headed for our robber's stash. Can't forget that. But this is good. We get to explore all this. And paddle, wield paddle. Might as well use the... Well, we're walking at 5 miles an hour, so it's the same speed either way, actually. It was pleasant grass, was it? These are novel grass, so we'll feed the dog. We leveled herblore earlier. Pleasant grass, novel grass. That's just heather, right? We know what that is, right? Yeah, completely known. Okay. Pleasant grass, novel grass. Here's some fluffy grass. There's an elk. What the heck? It's on the way, kind of. It's got a calf. What month is it? Early fall. Too far from anything. Let's just forget it. Too far from anything to be useful. Too far from civilization is what I'm trying to say. Oh, this is a ford, so I guess we'll cross at the ford. Hope it's not bitterly cold. Chilly is okay. Fluffy we just did, I think. So let's have a drink, though. We'll continue onward. Almost due west. So we'll go southwest and then northwest. We're tired, which is fine. It's late afternoon. I'm a little disappointed in our progress for the day, to be honest. But that's how far we're getting. It's almost a little bit south, mostly due west. Mostly west, I should say, I guess. Guess we'll cross here. There's action here. What action is there here? Just a bird, I guess. Quite a bit of herb lore here. Oh, there's a hare. Okay. Novel grass. Remarkable mushrooms. Is that it? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Or at least I assume so. Let's go. Okay, so where is our thing? A little bit north, but mostly west. Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay, back at this old place. Feed the dog. Drop the food and the bones here. Okay, the bear fur is here. That's what I was thinking. We want to make some, we want a bear fur overcoat for me. And a bear fur cloak, I think. And this is where all of our loot is. And we'll bring that hand axe with us. We left our hand axe behind. We can sell these, or 2 of them at least. We'll bring the bows back with us, but we're not bringing them to Dreek. We'll bring them back. But we'll bring most of these clothes to Dreek to try to sell them. If we can sell them all and get that hauberk, that would be good. And the nets we can bring back. We're weary. I think we'll spend the night here. It shouldn't be too dark when we wake up. If it is, I can just make some clothes. The dog has eaten. Actually, I should leave his bone out so he can eat in the night if he wants. He's going to say no, but that's okay. Or I'll do that last minute. Excuse me. Feed the dog. Drop everything. Have a drink. And we'll sort out the stuff in the morning, I guess. Okay, great. Early morning. Feed the dog. Where is he? Have a drink. So, we're bringing all the light furs, I think. Well, we'll see what gets us to. We've got to stay at 5 miles an hour. We wanted our hand axe. Still at 5 miles an hour. Okay, call the dog. All right, let's just go. We don't have to be super optimal, but we're doing 5 miles an hour, and that's what we're focused on, maintaining. The village down here we haven't been to. Smoked salmons, maybe. Yeah, I think that would be good. Oh, that actually dropped us to 4 miles an hour. Boo. But we can always transfer something to the dog if we need to. But we'll see what happens after the trade. So what are we going to trade? We don't have much in the way of change on our end. So the change has to come on their end. I guess in the form of turnips. Leather boots, rough linen, fur cap. Okay, he took leather boots, rough nettle. What are we doing? Leather boots, rough nettle. Ah. Leather boots, rough linen, fur cap. Good. Leather boots, rough linen, fur cap. Good. And it's good in a way, it's bad in a way. Leather boots, rough linen, fur cap. Am I going to be over 5 miles an hour? Hope not, but leather boots, rough linen, fur cap. Still got 3 turnips? Yeah. Okay. Leather boots, rough linen, fur cap. Boom. And 5 miles an hour. Beautiful. Another village. Let's check out this. There's an elk. I don't care about the elk. If it were right on our way, okay, but it wasn't. Hello? Okay, so there were a ton of arrows back at the where we left our stash of robbers' loot at that camp. So that's 2/3. Drop. Two of those. Getting promising. Drop 2 more, I guess. That's an accept, so pick up 1 and drop 1 of these. Still an accept. Pick up another one. Drop another one of these. Still an accept. Do they have turnips? Yes. Pick up a turnip. Still an accept. Okay, so five smoked elk cuts and a turnip for an arrow. Decent quality. I'd really like to keep it within the family, though. Keep it Comale. If we're driving out foreigners, we're not using foreigners to do it with. Foreigners from the East. Okay, so we pretty significantly increased our food reserves. And there is some traders. There's north of those hills. What? 1 north and 2 west of that hill? They're due south of me and they're 2 west of the hill. This is where they were. But they are not here now. There's some herb lore here. Oh no. We forgot to pick up the bones for the dog. It's always something, isn't it? Well, I guess we'll hunt once on this trip. Probably deer. That shouldn't delay us too much. Why didn't you guys remind me? My goodness. Let's see. What was that? Novel grass? Thought I saw 2 herblores here. But maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought I did, but they were actually just both novel grass. Okay. Anyway, we're looking for some... Oh, it's down there. Dull mushroom. Okay. Not here. Not here. Can I see them again? Oh, they moved quite a bit. There they are. Looking for fine arrows. Superior arrows would be even better, but I'd settle for fine. That battle sword is pretty cool. But are any of my guys swordsmen? Axe and bow. Knives and bow. Spear and bow. Knives and bow. I don't think I have any swordsmen. So we will pass on that. Super expensive too, but if we had a guy, fine battle sword, crap. Where are all the axes? Battle axes. This guy's got a battle sword. Everyone, if you're trading, don't all bring the same stuff. Hello? Okay, that's going to be expensive, but that's what I kind of want. And I don't think I saw any fine arrows go by. Ooh, there's fine arrows. All right, I have a lot of fur. Who's got the battle axe? Let's just talk to them. No. What are you thinking? Broadheads, just regular broadheads? I think I'd rather use fine than regular broadheads. The battle axe could be the guy's weapon too. No. Well, let's see how expensive. Let's see how expensive. Okay, not ridiculously expensive. If this guy gets killed without ever swinging that axe, and then the Europe pick it up and use it against me, I'm not going to be happy. I just sense that's what's going to happen. But if, on the other hand, he just goes on a rampage and kills like 5 of them with one swing each, that'll be pretty good. Um, 2 lynx furs and a badger fur. This is more expensive than I thought. He said needs to be doubled, and I doubled it, and we're still not that close. Just to compare. 2/3. I think Masterwork is roughly twice as much. So I guess it's worth it. Because one got you to 2/3 on the regular one. 2 gets you to pleasantly close, which is more than 2/3. If it was twice as much, then this would be 2/3. This is a baby elk fur, a fox fur, and a fine squirrel fur. Nope. And a squirrel fur. Unworthy. 2 lynx. A fox and a badger. And a fine squirrel. 2 lynx, fox, badger, fine squirrel. 2 lynx, badger, baby elk. Fox. 2 lynx, elk, badger, fox. Fine squirrel. 2 lynx, elk, badger, fox, 2 fine squirrels. Don't want to waste all my change on one trade. 2 lynx, 2 fox is a yes. 2 lynx, fox, badger, fine hare. 2 lynx, elk, fox, badger, find squirrel, this is annoying. Two lynx, fox, elk, badger, hare. Two lynx, fox, elk, badger, hare. What'd I do wrong? Oh, did a lot wrong. Let's start again. Two lynx, fox, elk, badger, hare. Two lynx, fox, elk, badger, find hare. I'm inclined to just do two lynx and two fox. Hope I'm not overpaying by much. All right, we have a Masterwork battle axe. Hopefully for Osmo. I won't give it to him until he's already with me, though. I'll give him the bow. That'll be a present. Just a regular longbow. Then if he agrees to come with me, then we'll give him the axe. And if he dies, we'll take it back. We're probably not going to be able to afford the hauberk now. So there's that. But I find that heavy armor is overrated. Is a fox fur going to do it? I don't think so. It was 11, right? A beaver fur is a yes. An Arctic fox fur is a yes. Fox fur is promising. Boo. What about just 10 of them? Fox fur. Hmm. Um, fox and badger is a yes. Fox, fine hair, and squirrel. Fox, fine hair, and fine squirrel. So fox, fine hair, and squirrel was a no. Fox, fine hair, and fine squirrel is a yes. So we had a good bargain here. We drove a good bargain. Fine hair and fine squirrel. Okay. So we're up to 20 fine arrows. That's an improvement. And I think we talked to the ones we wanted to talk to. Maybe we talked to all of them. Looks like we did. Okay. Where were we going? Continuing westward. And if we see some deer, maybe we'll hunt. That would be better if we were near a cellar. Well, no. We're going to sell the meat immediately, so we're still doing 5 miles an hour. There's another village. We will not be... Oh, and there's more traders. Wow. They look like they're due southwest to me, maybe 4 or 5. Let's see. I think they were here or one east of here. There they are. He's just got regular arrows. regular arrows. Broadhead arrows. He's wearing a hauberk, which I can no longer afford anyway. I'd also kind of like to pick up a male cowl if I find one on the way, because that's an instant kill, and so I think our guys should have them if I can find any for them. There was nothing around here except maybe broadheads, and I don't think I'm that interested in regular broadheads. If we were going to fight tomorrow, I probably would pick some up, but I'll hold out for something better. There are the broadheads. Okay. Day 2 of 5th week. And we'll head up here to see what we can see. And then head down here to see what we can see. Feed the dog. And eat something. Well, okay. And do some herb lore. Oh, he's done. Good. Those are remarkable mushrooms. They're the same as these? They don't look the same. No, sweet mushrooms. Okay. As long as we don't get injured somehow, either by robbers or wolves or in Europe, as long as the water doesn't freeze over, I think we're doing fine. I'm glad we have a decent supply of fine arrows. I'd still like a few more to share with my friends, but 19's a heck of a lot better than however many I had before. Like 8 or something. But optimally, I would have superior arrows and superior broadheads in abundance. But I'm not going to wait for an optimal situation. There's an elk. Let's see. Another big one. I'm not going to hunt that, but okay. Head a little north. We're always going west, so I don't mean north-north, I mean northwest. I headed north because we were sort of on the southern edge of that, but now we're in no man's land anyway, so we do need to head sort of more south than north. But right now we can head a little north or we can go through here. Actually, let's do that. We'll go through here. So we'll go southwest, due southwest for as long as we can. Well, except for right now. There. Now we'll head due southwest. Except for right now. Come on. There we go. Ah. Trying to push over this hill to see the other side. Yeah, not working. Okay. Oh, there's the mountain. That was a bit of a waste of time. But it's hard not to be tempted by the unexplored areas if just a couple more steps in one direction or the other will reveal them. Okay, we're weary, it's evening, and it's getting pretty dark. Let's go a little further. Feed the dog. And a little further still. Have a drink. Okay, we'll stop here. This is a nice enough place. Feed the dog. Excuse me. And go to sleep. Good. Feed the dog. Drink something. Eat something. And have a look where we're going today. Continue southwest. And then head maybe a little northwest and then southwest again into Dreek. Is there anything here? No, that's... I'm gonna take that off. I think I have one already. And let's tidy up some bookmarks. Those were good to know. That was early days, squirrel skins. I started the game over here. I'll leave these because they're like my very first things. But maybe I should have left those too. Now that the wolf fighting will leave. Elk fallow, that was long enough ago. Elk within one fallow can go. Yeah, fallow still go. Elk 7 east of here can go. Dropped punt. Elk within one. That bear, I don't know if it's still there. I might leave that there. I will for now. Deer dropped, we can hopefully remove. Deer and squirrel. The traders with coods and 5 fine arrows can go. Anyway, that's enough. I'd like to do some bookkeeping like that off video, but I like you to see everything I do in game. Partially so you know that I'm not save scumming or anything like that, but I can't bore you too much. All right, that's long enough for the dog to eat. And let's go. Other elk. It's kind of on our way, so we'll... Small bull elk. Where are we? Yeah, we're not going to hunt that, so I'm not going to bookmark it. There's a bear. I think you guys deserve a bear hunt, don't you? Since I forgot the dog food, And since I traded away a lot of my wealth, drop everything. I'll bring our bow and arrows. 7 should be enough. Bring our spear. We left the one that isn't damaged behind. We'll get it. I think it's back in Como. And our knife. Okay. 5% penalty. Looks pretty good. Bow and arrows, spear, javelin, broad knife. Tell the dog goodbye. And hopefully we can still see the bear. Oh, we want to wield something, I guess. We'll wield the spear just in case he bum rushes us right off the bat. He juked us. We forgot to bookmark where we left the dog. Okay, what kind of bear is it? It's a bear. We'll give him 5 weather lures unless he gets hostile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a bonus one just because we're generous. And let's, he didn't use his head start very well. These are optimal hunting conditions. The middle of a mire, and it's not raining. So we'll take a shot. And we hit him. And we'll take another shot. And we missed him. And we'll drop the bow and arrows. That didn't change our carrying thing at all. Wield spear. And rest a turn. And we get the first shot. Got me in the shoulder. He seems to do that a lot. And gave me a 7% injury. Wield the bow. take off the spear, change hands, wield the arrows, take a shot. Totally blew my shot. Well, this one isn't going to be as smooth sailing as other other bear hunts have been. Should be an arrow down here somewhere. How far could it really go? He was sleeping. Take a shot. Wield an arrow. Take a shot. Wield an arrow. Take a shot. Scratches its eye. Wield an arrow. Take a shot. Take off the bow. Wield the spear. Turn to face him. Back up. And then I get the first shot again. We'll switch to blunt unless he gets us again. Take off the spear, wield javelin. He's conscious again. I don't think he will get conscious again. Okay. Let's spend a little time looking for arrows, I guess. Yeah, risking that injury was probably the biggest downside of that decision, but 7%. I think I brought a little nettle with me. I intended to. Not sure if I did. I may have left it in the in the robbers' loot camp. I think I did. Anyway, take off my battle gear. It's day 3 of 5th week. Okay. Pick up my knife, rest off fatigue. And see how big he is. 500-pound bear. Skin the bear. Look at that, superior bear skin. My first superior skin. It will probably not be a superior fur, but we'll do our best. And rest off fatigue, butcher. We're in a pine mire, but I don't see any good trees for him, but I'll find one. Drop the 226 not best cuts. 5-pound skull. Just in case I wander too far looking for a tree and somehow manage to lose my way. Oh, this is an open mire. I prefer to do it in a pine mire. Oh, there's an arrow that I probably wouldn't have found otherwise. This too is an open mire, as is this. All right, I think we're missing one arrow, which is kind of an acceptable loss. Okay, this tree I like. Drop the bear skull, push it in the tree. Sacrifice the best cut. I feel at ease. I'm going to briefly look for that missing arrow. I hope it's just on the ground where it's easier to see. and not behind one of these trees where I'm probably going to miss it in the rain. Oh, there it is. Or maybe there's another one? Anyway, I'm happy with that. If there's one missing arrow, if there's a missing arrow, there's only one. And I think we brought 7, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how many we have. We only have 4? Really? Huh. I can't carry all the bear meats. I think we've been at it a while. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We'll figure this out in the next episode. Bye for now.